There's some weird stuff going on with the save files from PS4 to PS5 with games that are going to be on both consoles. Let's jump into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So we got some more interesting, weird information about the PlayStation 5 and how they're going to be handling save files going over to the next generation if you were to get this game on the PS4. So it looks like on top of the Spider-Man game, the first one that came out for the PS4 in 2018, not being able to carry over save files to the PS5, we're going to have games like Yakuza Like a Dragon and Dirt 5 having this same problem. Now, this really doesn't make any sense. There is no really rhyme or reason for this. PlayStation hasn't been able to explain why this is occurring, and they've been asked for information and they haven't responded. But they also said that with Miles Morales, the new Spider-Man game coming out for the PS5 and coming out for the PS4, you're going to be able to transfer your save files. So it almost seems like PlayStation is kind of selecting which games they want you to carry over to the PS5. The only explanation right now is that there seems to be some kind of limitation on what PS4 data can be accessed by the PS5 version, but there's things like cloud saves. It really doesn't make sense. It could be something to do with the SSD and maybe the save file is not working on them. I have no idea why this wouldn't work. This may be something that gets changed going forward, but as of right now, we have some compatibility issues with save files. If you're someone who wasn't able to get a PS5 at launch, but is planning to get one down the road, but you still want to play these games on the PS4 and then continue them onto your PS5, you're not going to be able to continue that same save file. You're just going to have to start a brand new game, which is kind of shitty. Now, if you remember back with the Xbox One release and the PlayStation 4 release, when Xbox had those terrible practices that they first announced with being unable to share games with the DRM, eventually obviously going back on that before the launch of the Xbox One, PlayStation made a lot of fun of them, made YouTube videos about how to share games. Everyone remembers this classic video that blew up on the internet. It's kind of funny because now Xbox is kind of doing the same thing, making fun of the PS5 with their practices. Not as blatant as that, but you have things like this, like Larry Herd, Major Nelson, talking about cloud saves and generations of compatibility, meaning that you're going to be able to carry over your games from generations of Xbox all the way over to the Xbox Series X, which is obviously a great feature and something that should pretty much just be mandatory if you're going to have any sort of backwards compatibility. And then we have this, if everyone remembers, I think it was like last week or something, where they talked about smart delivery and how to upgrade your games, and basically saying to upgrade your games, all you have to do is just buy the game. As we know, they were making fun of Spider-Man Miles Morales and then the Spider-Man, the regular edition for the PlayStation 4, and not being able to get the enhanced remastered edition on the PS5 and having to pay an additional 10. I think it's $10 or $20 for that version on the PS5. I mean, if you ask me, that isn't a good thing. That's something that they should be giving you for free if you've already purchased Spider-Man on the PS4. And it's just funny how kind of the tables have turned between this launch and last launch, and hopefully like Xbox, what they did before the launch of the Xbox One, where they went back on all those terrible practices that they were going to implement with the Xbox One. Hopefully PlayStation will do the same thing, and hopefully they'll find a way to work this thing out with specifically the save files, and hopefully with Spider-Man upgrade. We'll have to wait and see. I'm very doubtful they'll find something for the Spider-Man upgrade. I'm very doubtful that they will reduce the amount you have to pay or just take that fee away completely. But hopefully, like I said, they'll find something with those save files, because I think that's pretty ridiculous, especially with cloud saves. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. I really love to hear your thoughts on the save files, as well as even the upgrade of the Spider-Man game. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Stay tuned to my channel for everything next gen. I'll be covering it, and I'm really excited for the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 to come out. I'll be getting both of those on day one and be making lots of videos. Subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.